Here we are at the south end of the east field. The tree line you see in the background is the border between us and our neighbors. And this field is about 14 acres, I think. And this is where we do a lot of our growing of garlic. We've planted about 1,500 asparagus plants in here. That's what this cleared area is. That's all asparagus. We have several different plots of asparagus so that it comes at different times, not all at once. Let's go see the hugelkultur mound. I thought I'd stop along the way to the hugelkultur as I'm in about the middle of the field to just give you an idea of what's planned in this field. Right now we have roughly 1 acre of gardens in total. That's vegetable gardens, plus about the 1,500 or so asparagus plants. And for a lot of this field, we're going to be turning it into hay and have another horse track in here. It's going to be linked up to the other horse track through this part of the forest. And then, so down here, we're going to have berry crop, mostly raspberries, blackberries, that kind of thing. And then as we get over here, that's where the hugelkultur is, and I'll show you that in a little bit. And towards the middle of the field, we'll have hay fields mixed in with rows of fruit or nut trees. And down at the back, we actually have 1 acre of heart nut trees, and we'll pass by that after the hugelkultur. So here we are at the barely discernible hugelkultur mounds. We have 7 of these 50-foot beds. They're about 3 to 4 feet high. There are fruit trees planted every 20 feet on the west side of the beds. Around many of the trees, as you can see, there's some mint. There's various herbs planted, mint, thyme, oregano mostly. We've also got horseradish and a perennial onion called Egyptian onion. And they're all performing various functions. So there's a line of pear trees there. So we've got these paths down the middle in the low spots, and then the bed goes up the side. We also plant a lot of vegetables. We had squash going in here. There's the whitish squash vines. Squash going in here in the summer. We had fava beans in the spring. And if you want to see a more detailed and more vibrant leafy version of the hugelkultur bed tour, we do have that on our YouTube channel. It looks like we've had some either weather damage or deer damage. There are a lot of deer that come through here. Definitely a broken stem on a few of these trees, so I'll have to mitigate that somehow. Yeah, I'd say it's definitely some rubbing going on from some deer. So the way I'm going to deal with that, hopefully, is through what's called a bone sauce or bone salve. And that was made famous recently by a man named Sepp Holzer, who's got a video on how to make the bone sauce, if you want to look that up on YouTube. So I guess I'll have to do that sooner than I had anticipated. And basically it's a repellent to keep mammals away from your trees. So we'll see how that works out. Alright, and that's the hugelkultur.